Okay. Yeah, I want you to treat me as a pupil at the partly trained stage, yeah?
Okay.
I have had lessons with another instructor, but I've never met you before. He has got the same car as you, so I am familiar with the controls. He said today he was going to look at my use of signals. I'm sorry again. He said today he was going to look at my use of signals. Sorry, I have to sleep. And he was going to show me how to deal with pedestrian crossings.
Okay.
You okay with the word picture?
Yep.
So partly trained.
Partly trained.
How to deal with pedestrian crossings.
Yep.
And my use of signals.
Use of signals.
Yeah.
Signals is in. We've already used some signals. If you're partly trained.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you can actually ask me some questions about signals if you like.
Brilliant stuff.
Okay, so I'll hand over to you if you're okay with the word picture.
I think so.
Partly trained.
Hi there, Tony.
Hi, George.
My name's George. Pleased to meet you. Obviously, I'm filling in for Fred today. Fred's phoned in sick, but I was speaking to Fred, and he just discussed with me what we're going to do with you today.
Yeah.
From your last lesson, we're going to look at your use of signals.
Yeah.
And also, we're going to introduce pedestrian crossings to you as well.
Yeah.
And just different types and how to deal with them. Okay.
Yeah.
To start off with your signals. If you were approaching a junction, like up ahead, and you were going to turn left, how far away from the junction would you be if you were putting a signal on?
Not too early, not too late. It's not black and white, is it?
No, it's not black and white. Can you think of times when you maybe put a signal on earlier than normal?
I think Fred said if I was going faster.
Yeah. And why would you put a signal on earlier?
Give people time to react.
Yeah. Okay. With the pedestrian crossings.
Yeah, he said he was going to look at my signals by arm as well.
Oh right, okay. So signals by arm. Did he introduce you to arm signals at all?
No.
He's not shown you arm signals at all. Okay. So you've just used the indicators on the car at this moment in time. All right. So with your hand signals.
Maybe just it's one page back.
Okay, so we've got one page back here. So this here shows you your hand signals.
Yep.
That you've got. Okay. So if you're giving out hand signals, it's going to be your right hand that you're going to use.
You want me to try it?
Yeah, we'll give it a try. So the first thing that obviously you're going to do is you're going to check your mirrors. Okay. You check your mirrors to make sure it's safe before you put your hand out. If you put a signal on, if it's appropriate, if it's needed, and then obviously you need to put your window down to put the signal on. Yeah. You need to put it all the way down so you get space to get your arm out. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So, do you want to try doing some?
Yeah.
So what are you going to do first?
What signal am I getting?
Oh, sorry. Yeah, the signal. Well, you've got three signals that you can do. You can do for turning right, which is that one there. So that's putting your hand.
So we try that one first.
Yeah. So you're going to check your mirror first.
Oh yeah.
Okay. And if it's safe to do it, then put your hand out. And if you look at the picture there, your hand needs to be up the way. So your hand, is that up or is it flat at the moment? Okay. So that's how you would do a right.
Do I steer with my knees while I'm doing this?
No, you would keep your left hand on the steering wheel.
Yeah, just let it roll there for a minute. It's giving you all the guidance you need there, isn't it?
So actually, it's literally 1, 2, 3, follow the stages.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. So, no, you would keep your left hand on the steering wheel.
Alright, yeah.
Okay. Then once you're done with your signal, you bring your hand back in and you put it back on the...
So, I hold it out like that?
You use it to indicate, and then obviously when the car's moving you want to have your hand back in to control the vehicle. So a hand signal would last about 2 to 3 seconds.
Alright.
Okay.
Yeah.
This one here is for turning left. So with this one, again you're checking your mirrors, still holding on to your steering wheel.
Alright.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then your hand goes out, and then with your hand pointing up the way.
Pointing?
Not flat. So this is for turning
Oh, right.
left. Okay.
Oh yeah, that way, isn't it?
Well, that way's clockwise. You want to turn it anti-clockwise.
I can never figure out clockwise and anti-clockwise. Is there an easy way to remember it?
If you were going, because you're going left, you would put your hand to the left.
Oh, in the direction the wheels are
The
going.
direction the wheel's going, yeah.
Oh right. Like this.
That's it. You do that for 2 to 3 seconds,
Oh right.
and then bring your hand back in.
It's cold out there.
And and then for your last one is obviously for slowing down.
Yep.
Okay, so again, your hand on the steering wheel.
All right, yeah.
Check your mirror.
Yep.
You put your hand out whilst it's
Yeah.
flat, and then you just move your arm up and down. Your whole arm up and down. So you need to move your whole arm.
Oh, hold on.
Yeah. 2 to 3
Oh,
seconds,
oh.
and then back in.
Yeah.
Are you okay with those?
Yeah.
Brilliant stuff.
Do offer on the way around
A chance to use it.
for me to use them, yeah?
Okay.
I'll respond accordingly, yeah?
No worries. Then got your pedestrian crossings.
Yep.
Okay. So the first one here that we've got is have you ever used one of these as a pedestrian? You'll see like the black and white pole with the
No, I tend to just cross anywhere.
Okay. Because this is one of your different types of crossing. Sometimes it's called a zebra crossing. You might know it as well. Okay. So obviously you get black and white poles, and this is your area for crossing here, or for the pedestrians to cross, and you'll see these zigzag marks.
So I've got to look for black and white poles.
Black and white poles with a flashing beacon.
Oh, flashing beacon, eh?
Flashing beacon
Oh.
on top. Okay. So as you're approaching a pedestrian crossing,
Yeah,
first thing we're doing is we're checking the mirrors,
yeah.
part of the hazard routine. You want to maintain the same speed. Okay. You don't want to speed up.
Yeah.
So you want to maintain the same speed, and then obviously you're scanning to see if there's pedestrians.
That was nothing obvious to me.
Sorry?
There's nothing obvious to me.
How do you mean?
You said obviously I'm scanning.
Oh, sorry. So you're scanning,
Yeah,
and then if there are pedestrians about to cross,
yeah.
then obviously you would stop and give way to them. These zigzags here also mean that you can't park in this area,
Oh,
and
right.
you can't overtake in that area
Okay.
as well. Okay, and that's for safety. With pedestrian crossings as well, with the zebra crossing, you'll sometimes see an island in the middle as well. Okay, as you can see there, there's no marks. Can you see there's no marks
Yeah.
painted there? That means it's two separate crossings.
Oh, right.
Okay, so if someone's crossing there, they don't actually have the right to go all the way over, but it is worth anticipating that they might actually do that just for safety.
Oh,
Okay. Obviously pedestrians can cross it anywhere that they want. They don't just have to stay to pedestrian crossings. If a pedestrian has already started to cross the road, they do have right of way.
okay.
Okay, so you must give way to them. Okay. Whilst you can give way to them, it's very important though that you don't beckon them to cross the road. Okay. That's for safety.
Yeah.
Because if you beckon someone across and then they've taken your signal to go ahead, and if
Oh.
something happened, then that would be
What's
dangerous.
that picture there?
That picture there, that just means that you can't stop on the crossing. So, as an example, if you were in a queue of traffic, and if you didn't have space to get your car in there behind in the queue of traffic, you can't drive onto the crossing. You must
Oh,
keep the
right.
crossing clear.
Oh, right.
Is that okay? Yeah.
Okay.
And this is the other type of crossing we've got. So the first one there is actually an uncontrolled crossing.
Yeah.
These ones here are controlled crossings. Okay, and they're controlled by traffic signals. Okay, there's 3 different types of crossings that we've got. One is the puffin or pelican crossing, and then you've got the toucan and the pegasus. The pegasus isn't one that you'll commonly see, but obviously the puffin, the pelican, you'll see them quite often, especially in areas like here that are built up. And your toucan obviously has space for cyclists as well. Approaching these pedestrian crossings is the same as your uncontrolled one.
All right.
With what you're going to do. So you're going to check your mirrors.
Yeah.
Again, maintaining the speed,
Yeah.
and obviously you can't overtake or park in these areas. And again, you're going to scan to see
Yeah.
if there's anybody at the crossings about to press the buttons. Okay. Two differences between your puffin and your pelican. Your pelican, on the box there, if they pressed it, it says wait. Okay. So if you were stopped there, the sequence of lights is different on a pelican than it is to a puffin. A pelican would go to a flashing yellow light. What that means is that anybody, sorry, let me rephrase that, it would go from a red light to a flashing yellow light. Okay? The flashing yellow means that you must give way to anybody that's already on the crossing. Okay?
Yeah.
If it's a puffin crossing, they've got little sensors up in the top and they actually detect if people are on the crossing. Once the crossing's clear, it will then do like a normal traffic light sequence, so it goes from red to red and amber,
Oh yeah.
and then green. So you've done traffic lights already.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's the same as
Yeah.
that there. With the controlled crossing here, different with if there's an island in the middle, that actually counts as one crossing, whereas in the uncontrolled crossing, obviously the island could separate
Yep.
it. Yeah. Where it would come in as two separate crossings, they do tend to be separated that way, and obviously there as well you can see there's a set of lights on the middle island as well.
Yep.
Is that okay for you?
Yeah,
Have
yeah.
you got any questions about that?
No, I don't think so.
Brilliant stuff. So whenever you're ready, you get yourself set up,
Oh,
and
right.
then we'll move on.
We're doing coffee.